Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel and welcome to my shop. I hope you enjoy what I'm doing here. If you do, leave me a like and subscribe. Leave some comments. Now let's get busy at building some cars and working on some different types of equipment. All right, back to working on the Super Bee. I'm gonna change the plugs. I was running these NGKs, EK R5Es, and I don't know. It looks to me like that plug's been doing fine. But we're gonna go with Champions. This car here, we're gonna go with Champion RC12YCs. I thought about 10s. This car has been highly modified. This is a 383. It is a 69, or no, I'm sorry. It is a 1970 383 HP block. It's not the original motor for this car. I don't know whatever happened to the original motor for this car. When I bought this car, it had a 383 two-barrel in it, but the intake had been pulled off of it. Pull this ground cable off just in case. The engine has been bored 30 over. It's got Edelbrock RPM heads on it, Keith Black pistons, 11.5 to 1 compression. It's running TTI headers, long tubes. I believe this carburetor is an 8 or 950. I can't remember anymore. I know I looked the numbers up one time. But it seems to be missing. Run headers. That's what they all say. Run headers. I tell you what, headers and me have a love-hate relationship. And it is just as hot as Jesus down here. Or up here in Iowa. There has been no release to the heat. Run headers, you'll love them. Sure. Said nobody ever. These are the good headers, the expensive headers. Can you imagine if you were running the cheap headers? Oh, that's not good. That's number 2. That was just sitting in there loose. Geez, that could be causing a lot of the running problem, couldn't it? And then both them plugs look really well yet. I'm going to line them up in order. Now, I've never been a big fan of these Champion plugs. I've always liked NGKs. But it has been recommended to me to run these plugs, and even Edelbrock says I should be running these Champion plugs.
I had a guy tell me that he got a whole 10 seconds off by switching from NGK's Champions. Now, I don't know. That's a lot. Whole tenth of a second. I'm not saying it isn't possible, because I guess anything's possible. But that is a lot. Torque them down to 10 foot-pounds, they say. Sure. Good luck with that. We're going to call that good, because I don't want to strip them, and I can't get a torque wrench anywhere close to them. So, a heck of a time putting that one back on, just to take it back off. Spark plug wires are on here tight, that's for sure. Jesus, what the devil? Huh. Number 3, loose. Man, it still looks good though. I gotta get a hat. I just got water just dripping in my eyes. Okay. This one could be gas fouled, I guess. The other ones look really good. This one still looks good. Smells a little gassy. Hey, that one was tight. That one looks really good. I did pre-gap these plugs. They were pretty shallow. I've never run into plugs that were, usually they're pretty close. But I had to open every one of them up. I gapped them at 35. I hate doing spark plugs. It's probably the easiest thing you can about do, but I freaking hate them. I thought this side would be the harder side, but it seems to be easier. I have a Works and quick ratio on here, and sure gives you a lot of room, which is nice, because it's usually, like I said, there's not usually much room. Okay, this is, I brag about how much room there is in there. Much room here. There we go. Perfect. I'm torquing these down at 10 foot-pounds or 120 inch-pounds, which would be 10 foot-pounds. Well, that could have been a problem. The wire wasn't even on. That's probably where the miss was. Why the wire wasn't on? That's the question. Why was the wire not on there? Sounds reasonable, right? It'd be a reasonable question to ask. There's a reason they call these trouble lights, because no matter where you put them, they're always in the way. That's something my dad used to say years ago. I thought it was kind of weird for him to say it then, but if you think about it, it is actually kind of true. Love the headers. Gotta love them. That one was tight. spark plug boot wasn't on it, but it was tight. I am really interested to see what this one looks like. Actually, don't look bad either. I don't know, maybe I'm crazy. Some people think you're crazy if you own a bunch of cars like this. You ever noticed when you work with cheap wrenches that you have to click? You click them from on and off. You have to hold this thing, otherwise they don't click right. And I know this is an icon, but for a guy who grew up with snap-on wrenches, I consider that a cheap wrench. I could be wrong. There'd probably be some people argue with me. I know you're probably thinking, why are you out there working in the middle of the night? Well, because it is so hot out here this weekend. I think the whole country has just been in a heat wave. And the heat indexes have been way hot. 105, 110. I mean, it's nighttime and I'm still sweating like crazy. Let's look at this one. Oh, that one looks really good. Almost looks like they're a little hot, if anything. Still trying to get over the whole tenth a second. Tenth a second is a lot. When you're talking drag racing, am I saying it isn't possible? No, but man, that's the truth. Why isn't everybody running champions? Man, I don't know. Far be it for me to know. I mean, the guy that told me that, that's what them guys do, is build race engines. So, come on. Don't do this to me. So it's going to do that to you. Perfect. Well, let's hope that went to the floor. And I do not see it. Great. One left. And this is what you're going to pull on me. Well, how could it not have gone to the floor? Had to have. There it is. Jeez. Louise. This is what I hate about spark plugs. Why these boots sometimes get so freaking tight on here. And when they come off, you got to smash your finger. That's what it seems anyway. This is actually the best one to get to. Yeah, as I start to say that, then I struggle with it. Not really. Well, that could be another reason this thing ain't running right. The vacuum cage is disconnected. Did I lock this thing in full advance? All right. That plug looks really good too. All right. Pump it a couple times. Push the clutch in. Turn the key. Pump it. Okay. Okay, here is the plugs out of the Super Bee. If you can see this, I'm going to try to show you this a little bit. 1 and 3 look really good. 5 does not look all that bad. And then you have 7 that looks a little rich. Come over to the right bank. You have
1 and 2, or 2 and 4. You have 2 and 4 that look really good. 6 isn't bad, and 8 looks really rich. So, from looking at these plugs, it seems to me that the secondaries are burning really rich, or the second half of the engine is burning really rich. Still doesn't tell me why I have a miss or what's going on with that, so I still have some more investigation to do. But right now I think I'm going to change the oil in the car. And seek out why it's missing. Doesn't have a vacuum leak like I thought it might. Running Protronics ignition, brand new cap, rotor, plugs, plug wires. And I cannot tell which one is actually even missing, because my exhaust temperatures are consistent throughout the engine, so that's not telling me anything either. Anyway, if anybody's got any ideas on what could be causing this, what seems like a miss, but really isn't acting like a miss or showing up as a miss, I'd be interested in hearing that. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep this carburetor. I mean, this is not a race car. I know it's got a good sized cam in it, high compression, but it'd be nice to have something that was a little bit more drivability, I guess. So I got people trying to talk me into going with fuel injection. I'm not really wanting to do that. I'm running an 850 carburetor. I think when we were doing all the numbers on this car, we were looking at a 750. Maybe I'll end up putting a 750 Holley on it, see if I can get that to run better. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet at this time. So anyway, if anybody has any suggestions, I'd really appreciate it. Leave me a comment. But I think for now I'm going to go back in and get back to working on the 69 Corvette that I'm building. It's a really nice weekend. I really like to get this thing painted this weekend. Probably not going to happen. Every time I think about painting, it comes up with something that needs to be done. But that's kind of part of it. So anyway, y'all have a good day.